test. There we go. Let's get ourselves started. Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Chojin, the guy who kicks ass, keeps kicking ass, and won't stop kicking ass. How you all doing? You're doing well for today. It's hot as heck. And your boy's basically doing well. He managed to take care of some stuff. It's thawing the fridge at the moment. See if we can get the defroster to work. But I hope you're all doing well. And we're continuing our stream of Infinite Space. For those who remembered, in our last story, not only do we manage to help the Borg, but we managed to basically take our fight to orders in Libertas in a kind of reverse D-Day situation. Right? So we're going to continue on, and we made it to the heart of the Federation, as now as now everybody wants a piece of us. Oh, and I did manage to get an upgraded ship. There we go. For those wondering what ship did I get? Well, I saved up and replaced the Pallado with an Absoluta. I still have my Payado, but if you're curious of my ship, here's my fleet. I got myself a new ship called the Absoluta. For those who remembered in our last stream, this was the battleship we did when we were fighting our little Borg friends. I am thinking of maybe finding a way of wanting to replace the Borodino, as it's no longer viable of a warship anymore. Gotta go to the Acheron, and we're gonna remodel this little thing, and we're gonna add more warships to it. Alright, so our first objective we're gonna do... Alright. So we got that. We're getting new warships, but, much research here. Do you improve the design of your forgotten flagship? Let's get gauge speed. Alright, we're gonna go to the tavern. I don't know what I'm gonna do. One of my customers has a daughter who's a huge fan of Lord Roth's. Problem is, she wants to get her an autographed picture of Lord Roth for her birthday. Where's a guy supposed to get something like that? It's embarrassing. I wouldn't happen to want anyone getting the wrong idea. You know what that means? Oh, let's head over to the Galactic Federation headquarters. Yuri and company arrive at the Galactic Federation headquarters to find out that a big meeting has just concluded. Among the hustle and bustle, they spot a familiar face. The man notices them too and quickly comes over. Ah, there you are, Captain. Vice Admiral Sankt. Hello. The Lugo-Valian countermeasure bill was ratified earlier Tuesday. That means that the Galactic Federation can now deal with the Lugo invaders as a unified force. Our meeting here is centered on the organizing the coalition fleet. How much longer do you think it'll take? Well, it's going to take another month just to bring out the various chains of command and command systems in line with each other. That's way too late. Yeah, you think those Lugavonians are gonna sit and wait while we take our sweet time? There's nothing to worry about. Some 20k ships have already been sent to guard the void gates from the SMC. And we've already finished laying magnar mines around the gate as well. Even if they invade right now, I don't see how they could possibly penetrate our defenses, at least not right away. You should hurry and finish organizing that coalition fleet. That's all I'm gonna say. I know. Oh, I have a message for you from Professor Brian. He says he would really like you to stop by the president's office when you get the chance. President, huh? Wow, Yuri. You're such a big shot now, getting invited with all the president and all. Well, that's it for now. I'll be working over at FSN headquarters for a while. You can find me there if you should ever need me to see me for anything. FSN headquarters? What's going on over there? The Federation has set up what it's calling Galactic Defense Headquarters to oversee the fight against Lugovalos. And since this building houses the FSN, it is a wide range of facilities you expect from an intelligence agency. I'll see you there next time. Sankt heads outside when he avoids a crowd of reporters and gets into a waiting vehicle. It promptly whisks him away. As Yuri and company enter the president's office, a person with a familiar face approaches them. Ah, we've been waiting for you, Captain. I'm glad you finally made it here to Galactic Federation headquarters. Oh, hi, Lennox. Thanks for the intel, by the way. It really helped us take down orders. Oh, haha. Don't be ridiculous. I should be thanking you. Besides, I was just doing what I was told. As he says that, Brad Lennox points to someone else near the other end of the room. Looking at that direction, Yuri sees a handsome-looking man standing there. Welcome to Galactic Federation headquarters. I've been looking forward for meeting with you, Yuri. Wait, I've seen him on the news before. Whoa, it's really him! In the flesh, Bernard Bryan, Galactic Federation President at your service. As he says that, the President proceeds to shake Yuri and company's hands with a sincere vigor. But rather than seeming like he's going through the motions, typical of a politician, Yuri senses that his heart is really in it. Captain, the President has been saying that you would like to speak with you. Mr. President, I'd like to start by thanking you for your support, even though it's from the shadows. Yes, well, I'm afraid my support wasn't exactly what you call no strings attached. You see, I merely used you to further my political ambitions. Your political ambitions? Sorry if this is rude, but you don't seem to be the type of person, cold and calculating. Haha, first impressions are always wrong, Captain. Even I have my ambitions. First and foremost, I want to unite the LLC and end all of its strife. So that's your ambition involving making people's life better. That doesn't sound too bad to me. True, but it's far easier than done. After all, the simple truth of our universe is only as the strong survive. Those who forget how to fight are destined to fade away. History may be littered with the ruins of countless nations. Perhaps that is inevitable. Perhaps the race of man is unable to prosper and thrive without continually waging war. But that's such a sad view of the human race. You're right. Of course, young lady. But the success of the Lugavonians all but prove what I just said. It's perhaps the saddest of all sad truths. In hindsight, I think I made a mistake when I sent Thomas to infiltrate your group. Why is that? Because you ended up hijacking one of the best men I've ever had. Oh, I see what you said. Oi! What are you guys going on about? Speak up so we can all hear ya. It's nothing really, just talking about Lennox's blunder helping me out big time. Eh? Yuri, You seem to know the most about the Lugo Valos out of anyone in the LMC, so I've been waiting to ask you your thoughts on their true objective was. Their true objective? Yes, I don't see why they would continue to travel across the endless sea of stars merely to expand their territory. And I'm sure there's some reason they're showing interest in the epitaphs as well. Sorry, but I really don't know the answer to your question, but there's been something that's been on my mind lately. I'm all ears. The epitaphs have the power to open up new gates, which make new star lanes all through the universe, right? If we know who created them and why, we might be able to figure out what Lugo Valos is really going for. So you're saying the key to unraveling the mystery lies in the epitaphs themselves? It's a definite possibility. In any case, maybe Patriarch Bogged of the Holy Nation of Adis might know something that would help us figure that out. I don't understand. What connection does Adis have with the epitaphs? Well, there's no definite proof, but I do know this much. Our ancestors, the progenitors, spread throughout the universe from Terra, and their first stop in the LMC was the region known as the Holy Nation of Adis. It's said that Adis had ancient technology far beyond what could ever fathom, and this leads me to believe that they may know a thing or two about the epitaphs. Oh my! Now that's quite interesting. Captain, can we visit the Holy Nation of whatchamacallit at once? Please, please! Adis, Professor. The Holy Nation of Adis, but I think it'll have to wait. That's right, so please calm down and act your age, Professor. We have bigger fish to fry right now in the form of the Lugo Valos. Oh, fiddlesticks! Brad Lennox watches out from the corner of his eye and from a Minda Mista tries to calm down the disappointed Garviel Minas. Then he turns his gaze to the nearby clock. Mr. President, we ought to get going. Oh, I lost track of time. I'm sorry, but I have some official business to attend to. Captain, it was a pleasure speaking to you and your crew. I know the war with Lugo Valos will come as tough as they come, but I feel the very confidence that we will prevail. Well, I'm not in the habit of losing. Bernard Bryan gives you a firm handshake and then reluctantly leaves the room with Brad Lennox in tow. So much for that. Let's head to the FSN. Let's head to the FSN headquarters. This is the Federation Security Headquarters, FSN headquarters. There are a few people around the building appear to be deserted. This is the FSN war room. Inside, Ludiger Sankt is glaring at a video monitor while talking to Norbert Wehrmer and several officers. Just as Sankt has said, it's now functions as a galactic defense headquarters, or at least for the time being. Have you visited Reginald's embassy at Niza yet? I have Lord Roth and Commander Schrenger stand by reserved right now. You can stop by and see them while you have a chance. The assembly seems to have settled down a bit. Don't worry, we're going to have plenty of work in store for you military types. I don't remember enlisting in anybody's military. Haha, so that's what you think, but everyone else might say otherwise. The appearance of Brad Lennox's, this appears to be Brad Lennox's office. Brad Lennox is sitting here looking quite relaxed. It seems that this room was built for the purpose of enjoying some peace and quiet. Ah, I'm glad you could stop by, Captain. This is my office. Come relax here for a while if you'd like. By the way, I wanted you to have this. You've already done so much for us, and I felt old on a personal level too. Please accept this as my thanks. This is Brad Lennox holds out a card key. This is a card key for the first floor, which keeps the blueprints for all FSN ships. I want you to make use of them in the battles to come. Ooh. Welcome to FSN Headquarters Store. Based on your fame value, all the ships here are available for you to purchase. All right, forgot we're low on cash. Oh well. I know where we're gonna go. We're just gonna go through here. We're gonna take the warp gate to back to space Germany. There we go.
Calculations completed for
There we go.
projection
And I like the bridge. Pretty sleek for this, and even fitting for an Absoluta.
Bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark. Enemy unit 2. Eliminated. Target locked. All guns.
There we go.
Fire for effect. Dispersion pattern B Alpha Plus. All guns synchronized. Fire. Enemy.
Oh well, that's okay. That helps you replenish some much needed money.
Begin a bracket attack on the enemy. Bracket attack, roger. Gun data links, elevation 011. Fire. Enemy unit 1. Preemptive strike. All guns, prepare to fire. Roger. Successive fire pattern 4, 4, 9er. Fire. Enemy unit 2.
Takes care of those ships.
Eliminated.
At least we're making some money back.
Enemy.
Prepare to attack. Gunnery crew, open fire on target ship.
Roger. Gunnery crews, check grid data. All guns, fire. Enemy.
Got more of that.
Prepare to attack.
There we go.
Gunnery crew, open fire on target ship.
Roger. Gunnery crews, check grid data. All guns, fire.
There we go. That takes care of most. Hi, Sajin. Forgot to notice you right there. But how you doing, bud?
Elimination confirmed. Inflaton reading has disappeared.
Calculate enemy tactical pattern. Begin consecutive fire.
Gun crews 1 and 2. Projections calculated. Enter dispersion patterns and open fire. Enemy unit.
It's Condito Lane Beta. Back to space, Germany. I'm back. There we go. I'm good just playing WoW. I might try and get back into WoW, but, you know, with my work schedule, that's kind of make it a little wee difficult.
Prepare to attack. Gunnery crew, open fire on target ship.
Roger. Gunnery crews, check grid data. All guns, fire. Enemy unit.
Right. Here we are. Lord Roth has visited my tavern in the past. We even sell his autographed photos. They're really popular. I hope you'll think about buying one. Huh? Really? Do you want to buy one? Well, it's actually 10 picture set, and it'll set you back 100 G. Are you still interested? Yeah. Now we get to do the fun part. Run all the way there. But I don't care. You know why? I'm making money back that I spent on my personal ship. On my absolutas. Should be able to get some good stuff. Ha, and running into a junkyard. Classic.
Don't give the enemy an opening. Prepare for alternating fire.
Starboard and port batteries, prepare for back-to-back fire with an interval of 2. Gun crews, fire. Enemy Unit 1. Eliminate.
That takes care of it.
Reading diffusing.
Alright, now Hinwald sector. Regulus. Elson sector. And to that point. We got a lot of patrolos. Kaboom.
Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range delta.
Prepare to bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark.
Enemy Unit 2. Test firing complete.
Alright, looks like that takes care of that.
Fire for effect. All guns, set your sights on the enemy vessel ahead and fire.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminate. Target's inflation reading is diffusing into the delta coordinates.
Oh. Blink for a moment, and next thing you know, I find out we're back in battle again.
Target locked.
Enemy.
Target locked.
Let's fry these guys. As I said, I don't care about fighting these guys. I get money either way, and I'm desperate for capital. Now this is where we can get some big cash. Oh. just go to Mary Guild again. Not go there, and we'll get some good stuff. Ooh. Launch fighters.
Preemptive strike.
There we
All
go.
guns, prepare to fire.
Roger. Successive fire pattern 4, 4, 9. Fire.
Hold up. Oh, good. Just hear some.
Enemy unit 3.
Don't give the enemy an opening. Prepare for alternating fire.
Starboard and port batteries. Prepare for back-to-back fire with an interval of 2. Gun crews, fire. Enemy unit 4. Elimination. Enemy unit.
Let's finish them off.
There we go.
All guns, prepare to fire.
Roger. All gun limiters disabled. Releasing secondary GCS systems. Barrage interval 2, 3, 8. Fire all guns. Enemy unit 1.
And that fries them all. Well, that gives us some money. Right. Don't know what I'm gonna do. One of my customers is a daughter of Roth. Yuri shows the merchant the autographed pictures of Lord Roth that he brought back on Umbach. The merchant eyes light up. Are those for May? Oh, thank you, thank you. These are fantastic. Please take these as a token of my gratitude. Trading room 2 module and a shop level 3 module. I gotta admit, those Federation headquarters is like literally Coruscant. Let's go to the test. I recommend our authentic homemade Amamanzo food. If you're looking for something really good to eat, even though the Amamanzans from the embassy come to eat here, they say it's just as good as the food they have back at home. Are you looking for a job? Well, it's a little far, but I don't need some liver for me. Watsat's in the Hinwall sector. I can pay you 3 kg. Yeah, let's do that. There we go.
Calculations completed for enemy. Enemy unit 2. Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range delta.
Prepare to bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark.
Enemy unit 1.
We're getting rich. There we go. A bastion.
Open fire. Read the enemy's movement pattern.
Dispersion pattern C, gamma minus. All guns, fire.
Alright, so that takes care of that ship right there.
Enemy unit 2. Destroy.
Target locked. All guns. Fire for effect.
Dispersion pattern B, alpha plus. All guns synchronized. Fire.
Yep, and looks that's what I like about that Absoluta. The weird factor is it looks like a Covenant gun. go. Up. Ah, well done. Well done. Here, I'll take that. This is for you. It's your reward. Yay, we got some money. Yay, we're back. We're rich again. Just go through here, then back to...
Preemptive strike.
There we go.
All guns, prepare to fire.
Roger. Successive fire pattern 4, 4, 9er. Fire.
Prepare to attack. Gunnery crew, open fire on target ship.
Roger. Gunnery crews check grid data. All guns fire. Enemy unit.
Oh, whoops. You were supposed to... Not that way, we forgot. Wrong location. Supposed to go back to... Bed control base. I keep forgetting, we're not going back to space Germany. Ah.
Preemptive. Don't give the...
Enemy unit 1. Eliminate. Targets in Clayton reading diffusing.
Prepare to attack.
Yo.
Gunnery crew, open fire on target ship.
Roger. Roger. Gunnery crews, check grid data. All guns, fire. Test firing complete. Gravity
Yep.
radiometry corrected.
Fire for effect. All guns, set your sights on the enemy vessel ahead and fire.
Enemy unit.
There we go. That takes care of all those fighters. Hey, Feline. Gonna start wrapping up some subjects that have fallen silent. One thing watching right now is this redo of the K-pop report as I demanded. Ah. Hey. Sorry about ignoring that. I'm always not used to basically doing that. So sometimes when I have this, I better make sure to peek at my guide and not have my guide on while streaming. Maybe that'll make my response to comments a bit faster. We are the Gal Federation Center. Roll away. Over to up in a moment. Oh, Captain! I'm so glad to see you! In the embassy's reception room, Yuri is greeted by Arya, Sereno, who seems overjoyed to see him. Hi, Sereno, I didn't know you were here. I had Commander Schnenzer bring me back here. I thought I might run into you if I waited here for a while. Is there something I can do for you? Oh no, it's just that in my country, Emma Menzo wanted to dispatch a visiting officer to your ship. And since I'm presently shipless, I offer up myself as a candidate for the assignment. So you saying you want to join us on the Acheron? That's what I named my Absoluta. Absolutely. I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to learn from the great Captain Yuri, up close and personal. Up close and personal, me bum. What do you say, Captain? Do I have your permission to join your crew? I don't expect to be treated like a guest or anything. Just want to be treated like any other member of your crew. Use me in any way as you want. I wish I would have phrased that differently, but we both know what you meant. Anyway, need more crew members, so then it's settled. I look forward to serving on your ship, Captain. Arya Serena once again looks exceeding overjoyed as she widely shakes Yuri's hand. Beneath them, Franny Porlo was watching the scenes warily and looking somewhat annoyed. She's upset because there's so many girls now. Let's go back to the tavern. I recommend our authentic homemade Enemonzo food. If you're looking for someone really good to eat, even the Ememonzans from the embassy could eat here. They say it's just as good as the food they have back at home. Wow, this is really delicious. I wonder what their secret is. Oh, that's easy. Are you saying you know, Arya? Yeah, after all, this is traditional Enemonzan cooking. I used to make this with my mom when I was a little Fraulein. It all starts with root vegetables from the planet Retobido, which are made into a mouth-watering vegetable stock. Then, Kira listens intently as she writes down Arya Sorenzo's instructions. It looks like a new dish will soon be added to the mess hall's menu. Kira's ship maintenance is increased by 1. Yep, that's what I gotta definitely say. So let's edit not the fleet. Edit the crew. Let's see. We got Alec. Sereno. And she doesn't got many good stats. Half of all the guys I got are basically pretty damn good. With Mercy Angel, Medic, 2 Cool and Calms and such. Besides, with all those abacus stuff, it should help us out drastically since they all basically give us there, and since we got amateur chef and that. But other than that, I'm glad you're basically doing up. But I can imagine, yeah, that being it anyway, I can imagine basically all your work is doing that, so about with your schoolwork, so and it changes. I'm being yes. Right. Got Dolaway done. Back down, and then we're gonna tavern. You're looking for a job. Actually, I've heard there's some pirates lurking around that dead sector that connects our planet. They said they're pretty quick and crafty. Even a sector security agent have been rounding them up. And I count on you people to get rid of them. I can pay you 4K. What do you say? Alright. The Crisua Nebula. Currently the down low with schoolwork, with effectively entering mid-year I'm taking this as a breather. Chase after what I want to do while before getting back on the grind. Ah, right. Got more of that. Captain, it's those pirates. We found them. Okay, time to smack them down. Launch enemy foiders.
Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range.
There we go.
Enemy unit 2.
Prepare to attack. Gunnery crew,
Hey there, I'm lurking. Hi, Larry. Notice you're here.
Roger.
Looks like I got some people watching. That's good.
Guns, fire. One.
Looks like we wrap this one up. Let's head back to the tavern and Dolo so we can finish the job. Yep, so we got some cash. Ah, you're back safe and sound. And I heard you got rid of those no-good pirates, too. Well, here's the 4K promise. Now we got some cash. Let's see, next stop, it's Eranto. Or Esperanto. La 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 la. Esperanto. There we are. Hey, here's a cool cameo you want to take a look at. Talk to the Sega employee. Hey, I work for the developmental department at the Sega Esperanto branch office. Would you mind taking a look at the new simulation game we're planning on releasing in the next quarter? It's so realistic, we want a crew with actual artillery fire experience to try it out and give us their feedback. Well, Tuso's artillery skill increased by 2. I chose him because why not let Popeye play a few games and see what his response is. Thanks for all your help. The opinions of the people of actual combat experience are extremely valuable to us. We're going to go back to our office now to report to our R&D department what kind of final adjustments the game needs. Ignacio Embassy, here we are. As soon as your company enter the embassy, they are shown into a reception room. Inside, they find a familiar-looking woman sitting there. She looks very elegant despite the playful grin on her face. I bid you welcome, Mr. Pirate Master. The world's a strange place indeed. Who could have imagined that a former pirate would become the hero of our galaxy? I guess so. Do you know her, Yuri? I guess you could say we sort of crossed paths once. What does that mean? Haha! What he means is that he was once attempted to abducting me from my own ship. Huh? Seriously? Yuri, you player, you! Come on, princess. The way you say you make me look like I was a villain. And Kira, will you stop looking at me like that? You're freaking me out. How about we change the subject, shall we? I heard that you fought against the Lugovalian Empire before. Based on your previous experience, how do you think the large Magellan cloud will fare? Is there any hope of repulsing these invaders? Unfortunately, I can't really say for sure what's going to happen. But even if we do manage to hold them off, I'm going to be a close one. My, Captain! What a thorough, gloomy portrait you paint. And I do believe that you are up for the task. Most people in the LMC still understand the Lugovalian threat. Even Reginald's Vice Admiral Stank. I guess there's nothing we can do about that. They're gonna have to see with their own eyes before they finally realize what they're going up against. I see. Your opens mouth, continues speaking, but is distracted by the opening of a door. So it enters a middle-aged man. Oh, Glorinda, I didn't know you were an entertaining company. Papa, let me introduce you to someone. This is Reginald's visiting officer, Yuri, and his crew. What do you say? The moment he hears Yuri's name, the man's expression darkens, and he proceeds to walk briskly to Yuri's side. So you're the Captain Yuri, Capitana Yuri, aren't you? Yes, that's me. I see. Well then, I have something for you, Captain. Gah! Hey! What the grudge was that for, old bot? I have a score to settle. Specifically for your attempted abduction of my daughter Glorinda. My name is Michelo Falco, and I'm the Prime Minister and a member of the royal family of Nacio. My country and I intend to do everything possible to help you and your people repel the Lugovian invasion. This time, Michelo Falco extends his right hand. A practiced smile replaces the grimace that was previously on his face. We appreciate the help, Mr. Prime Minister. Yuri doesn't hesitate to firmly shake his hand that only a moment ago was slugging him in the face. Please accept this gift as proof of our willingness to cooperate. They said this Michelo Falco holds out a message plate. What's this? The building known as the Trade Hall nearby. I would like you to meet with Vicio Compasso while you find there. This letter of introduction will be able to meet him anytime you wish. So this man's a soldier, I presume. Well, he may work for a military. He's not a soldier. He's the executive director of the largest shipbuilder in Nacio. I'm sure you'll find that knowing him will be quite helpful these days to come. Okay, thanks. We'll stop by and see him sometime. You got the trade hall. I'm gonna head over here back to Mariglid so we can get some supplies. Oh, let's take a look at our ranking. For those wondering, I did get high rankings, so I'm now in rank 90. So now we're originally, get this, I finally made it up to the top 100, so you get some good rewards if you complete this. Federation Security Network Headquarters. There we go. We got a Bastion, a Regal, and an Alliance. Let's go to the trade area. Let's save just in case. I don't want to accidentally flag something. Go down here to the trade hall. Welcome to the Esperanto Trade Hall. Office Corp has made their place available to all people involved in trade. The receptionist speaks with a autonomous voice, a smile on her lips that doesn't seem to extend to her eyes. Yuri hands the receptionist the plate received from the Prime Minister and smiles fades away quickly. I'm Captain Yuri, Captain of the Acheron. I'd like to meet Mr. Compasso, please. The receptionist appears skeptical, giving Yuri and Taraj once over with a finely minuscule eyebrow raised warily. After verifying the message page genuine, her plastic smile promptly returns to her face as a response to the request. Executive Compasso will see you once. Right this way, please. Its receptionist shows Yuri and company to a room at the far end of the corridor. There, in the spacious room, they find a man who appears to be much younger than Yuri and expected, waiting for them. The man looks like he could be around 50 years old. Welcome, Captain. I'm Michelo Compasto, Executive Director of Compasto Corporations. Prime Minister Falco told me all about you. I'd like you to know that we're actively looking for supporting your cause. Actively looking into you. That sounds pretty non-committal to me. Yeah, well, a man in my position has to be careful considering how each choice he makes affects the business. What's more, the mutual trust is essential for the business in the business world. So you see, Captain, it's a bit premature to make any important decisions, considering we only just met. You need a bit of some trust with us first, or would you rather disagree? Zero-G dogs like me don't take things that slow. Still, I think I see where you're coming from. Anyway, I'm counting on your support whenever you're ready. I look forward to building a solid partnership with you. Michelo Compasso extends his hand in an easy and relaxed manner, then the two shake. Yuri noticed that his hand is very cold, like one might expect from a robot. Captain, do you mind sharing me your opinion on what you would consider to be the ultimate ship? I imagine you traveled quite a few ships in your adventure so far. You want me to hear how great your ships are? No, only tolerate unbiased opinions when it comes to rating ships. I want you to tell me as you see it. Okay. The best ship I've seen that would be the best without a doubt is the Corsair. Well, that's no surprise there. Really? Absolutely. After all, Valentine's Corsair is right up there on the Ships Makers Hall of Fame. Captain, is there any possibility of ever getting hold of that ship? I would love to see the mist for myself someday, particularly its inner structures. Even if you did manage to catch a glimpse of it, you'd probably be blown into cosmic dust by the very next second. Yes, well, I think I could do without that. Nothing much we can do here. Now to Niza. Time to head to Space Germany's embassy. At the embassy, Yuri and company find Nelle Becker and Dietrich Schrenzer chatting together amicably. It seems they're enjoying a well-deserved break after their major victories, glasses in hand. Ah, welcome, Captain. Very well done. Your defeat of Zetaros played a major part in our victory in that battle. I couldn't have done it without your help, Commander, that's for sure. What about Lord Roth? I don't see him around anywhere. Oh, Nelle and Director exchange very wary looks. There's something you want to tell us? Oh, 9. Lord Roth wasn't wounded in battle, was he? Oh, 9! It's nothing like that. It's just Lord Roth is refusing to leave his room at the moment. Won't leave his room? It sounds like very kind of childish to me. The truth is, his ship, the Corsair, was damaged beyond repair in that last battle. He just barely managed to leap back to port, and then the decision was made to scrap it. So that's why he won't leave his room? Yeah. That our man is in a state of shock. Like I said, childish. Ah, you should lay off the guy, Tatiana. It's hard to lose a good ship. I understand exactly how he feels. Maybe so, but still, it's like he's a grown man. I mean, he should just get over it. Well, at least he's fine, but I can imagine why, all that credit. Captain, I have some good news for you. Oh yeah, what is it? Our ally Nasio has sent us some personnel to aid us in our efforts. Lord Roth has ordered me to assign one of these Nasians to your ship. That is, if you're interested. Sure, we'll welcome all the help we can get. Alright then. Nelle Becker presses a button on the table and almost immediately they hear the door open. Turning to look, they see someone walk in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Valo Nocturo, Lieutenant Junior Grade Nasio 110-94th Fighter Unit. Blimey! This guy looks like he could really kick some arse. Check out those pecs! Nacio always been known for their many skilled fighters. Fighter pilots, and Naturo is among the best they have. To use that kind of help, I look forward for working with you, Lieutenant Naturo. See ya, senor. I'll give it all and then some, sir. Follow Naturo joins your crew. Looks like we got a new fighter pilot. Now let's take a look at the next. Oh. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. I have some good news for you, Captain. I've always up for some good news. Indeed, Regiland purchased the building on the property behind the embassy. It now serves as a branch office for our country's ship design company. I heard they just have some new ship blueprints come in, so you should stop by later when you have a chance. Hillebecker gives a gentle sigh as she leads Yuri and company toward a back. Hartwig! Hartwig! They're coming in! You've really got to snap out of this. How much longer do you plan on being like this? What if your fans saw you? What would they think of you then? Nelly. Oh, Nelly. She's is Gangen. It's over. She's is Gangen. Mein Gelblit-Presser. They're going to tear her into bits and sell her for parts. Well, what other choice is there? I mean, it was damaged beyond repair. Du wirst das. Besides, it was your idea to use your own ship to draw the enemy fleet's fire. Maybe you should have thought that through. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But still. Du shit was mean. Yeah, I'm not really good with German. I'm learning this on the fly. So, you know, the Johnst, a carrot, the Johnstick, the Garn, and the Danzi. New new ship designs. Right, so we got Regiland done. Go to the CTA and edit our crew. We got a new fighter, we might as well. There. Now we got a literal squadron of ace pilots. Gardina, Bolognasio, Naturo, Phyllis, and of course our good friend Luco. Right, that takes care of that. So now that we got ourselves some big pilots. Got Visa, so let's head over to the last part, Hydrus. Hydrus. I'm gonna save this first. Here we are, Callus and Company. Welcome to Callus and Company. This building features a wide range of facilities that zero-G dogs may find useful. This is where we can hire zero-G dogs that have been painstakingly screened and selected by Callus and Company. Please go ahead and select the individual you're interested from among the nameplates you see here. Well, I must say, it's an honor to meet you. Let me take a look at your phenomena log. Just one moment, please. Being that I'm officially registered with Callus and Company, my services come at a slight premium. What do you say we agree upon 6K signing bonus? You paid 6K. Alright then, I'm all yours now. I have a fair amount of well-known regarding technology, so please let me know what you would like me to do. Well now, you want to recruit me, an officially registered Callus and Company member, do ya? Alright, but first I need to look at your phenomenon log of yours. I guess this isn't half bad. I'll join your crew for a signing bonus of 9,000 G. Bah! Balk at such a meager sum, do ya? Fine, you must go and find yourself a crew member on more suit on your budget. Remember, you get what you pay for. Oh, now you must register, do ya? This is a trick. See? Alright, now it's time to show you what excellent choice you made. Great, I'm looking forward to it. Receptionist urge. Well, let's leave and we're gonna go up to the elevator. Let's take a look at our new crew members we recruited. He's an anti-air genius, so... Oh, right, forgot. We lost one of our artillery experts. There we go. That should put him right there. We don't have to worry about anti-air anymore because half of our crew is mostly just... There we go. Now that we got some new ships. I think we better get ourselves a new ship at least. Let's see. I think it's time to retire the Warhound for this one. Let's save just in case. I want to make sure because we're going to get ourselves a new ship, and if we're basically going to be running there, I might as well choose already some beefy boys we already got, which are which I already know what I'm going to get, junkyards. We're going to name this one the Tiana, basically the sister ship to the Hannah. And now we got 2 of those. Hold up, I got an idea. I'm gonna do something. There we go. Don't worry, what I'm doing is I'm trying to take pictures of something so I can basically rebuild it for the Tiana, so... You already know what we got. 2 MIRV missiles. Solid ammo. Modules first. There we go. Really? Looks like my battery just, like my headphone batteries are gonna keel over. Alright, there we go. There we go. Just want to make sure my battery was charging. I just get the engine. Wow. Eh. That's okay. So we got that taken care of. Sorry about the wait. Looks like we managed that. So there. Now have two warships. That have two junkyards now as our front line. The Gloriana in the middle, opposite of basically, and of course have the Jade Sea and the Acheron. carrier defense force. Should work, so at least. Here we are. Time to test it out.
Test firing. Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range delta.
Prepare to bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark.
Perfect.
Enemy unit 1.
For research. That should get weapons back. Best of luck. I still have about 3.5 hours of work left tonight. Hey, Dadder. Hey, Dad. I just got the Absoluta, which that thing's pretty mean for as a fighter ship. Now he just myth. Ah. Whoa, wait a second, Yuri. You nut? This is the Libertasian Embassy. Just finished getting rid of orders. That paramilitary getting up there, don't you remember? All water under the bridge. We're just an ally now in the battle against Lugo Malos. Yeah, in a perfect world, it'd still be, some people who still hold a grudge. That's what I plan on finding out. I need to know who's really with us. No, wait, Yuri! Shite! Yuri ignores the flustered Franny poor wishes. Tries calmly to the embassy's front desk. Surprisingly, he admitted reception name. Well, now, the special prisoner was the last person I expect us to visit here. My name is Kevin Norton, and I'm commander of the Libertasian Fleet. Welcome to our embassy, Captain. Thanks, Commander, but I could say the same thing. You're the last person I expect to greet me here. But I'm glad you did. I'm really looking forward to working with you against our common enemy. Excellent! Today is shaping up to be a fine day, it seems. Kevin Norton is all smiles, coming across like a kindly mentor looking up upon a promising young student. Watching all of this unfold, Franny and company slowly relax, softening their suspicious venomous stares. Whether he notices or not, Yuri too softened his expression as he's shown to a table. Thank you, Captain, for being so kind to stop by. Wouldn't mind, there's someone else I'd like to join as well. By all means, bring them in. Thank you! With that, Kevin Norton presses one of the switches on the table. Immediately, they hear the door open in the far end of the room. Please excuse the interruptions. Admiral Bernard, please join us over here. Yes, partner. The man Norton referred to as Admiral Bernard comes stand next to him. Meantime, the commander is for some reason staring at Yuri with an odd look on his face. He appears almost mischievous. Captain, this is Admiral Douglas Bernard. He's currently in our custody here at the embassy. I mean, like a prisoner. Well, he is, after all, Order's Supreme Commander in the Battle of Hinwald. He was what? Blimey. Huh? You're Admiral Bernard. We never had a chance to meet face to face on the battlefield, but I've heard good things about your fleet commanding skill. You can offer a repeat performance in the defense of the LMC. Yuri gets up and extends his right hand to Bernard. After a slight hesitation, Bernard grasps Yuri's hand in a firm handshake. Your attack on the Taurus was impressive as well, Captain. Can't help but feeling that you beat me single-handedly. Kira suddenly notices that Kevin Norton is intensely watching the talk. She also notices a look in what little of his eyes are visible, a narrow gap in his heavy eyelids. The sight is enough to send a shiver down her spine. Yuri's fame increased by 50. Actually, Captain, there was one other reason I wanted to introduce you to Admiral Bernard. That. Instead of answering Yuri's question, Kevin Norton looks over to Douglas Bernard as indicated that he should explain. The former organization that was Orders is now being dismantled and redeployed under the command of Libertas' military forces. Unfortunately, there are some holdouts that refuse to accept this, now massing near the asteroid called Garland. They may not be all that numerous now, but they're recruiting fanatics who want nothing more than to avenge Chairman Evans' death. I'd like you to strike them hard and swift before their numbers can grow. Hey, hold on a sec. How come Yuri's gotta do all this? Why don't Libertas or you former Orders people just finish them off? Yeah, I see your point, but, well... Bernard seems to be fumbling for words, so Norton swiftly comes to his rescue. It's actually quite simple, you see. Admiral Bernard's remaining fleet is quite overwhelmed by the reorganization effort, as in my own. We simply don't have the time or resources to deal with these malcontents right now. Okay. Yuri mutters a vague response and then looks at Norton with a steady gaze. He is, however, unable to read what, if any, of the sentiments underline the request for help. Alright, we'll do it. That's what I was hoping to hear. I owe you one, Captain. Ah, come on, Yuri. Why should Torlo, we can't afford to leave any loose ends, no matter how small. Yeah, but you have nothing to worry about. Reports state that these malcontents only about 10 ships at present. You should have no trouble defeating them in short order. Captain, we have a suggestion as you might deal with these malcontents, but I must ask you to allow Admiral Bernard to accompany you on your ship. The Admiral, why? Malcontents currently led by one Carl Kitson holds up the rank of captain and was in the Admiral's former adjutant. Admiral Bernard may very well be able to persuade Captain Kitson to surrender without a fight. Chairman Evans, the man Kitson followed and deeply respected was trying to seize power so he could unite the Federation, but he did only do to save the LMC from the Lugobolian invaders. Is there any different from what you're trying to do, Captain? No, it's basically the same thing. I guess it's a matter of form. He was aiming for an authoritarian-style rule by a single nation, while we prefer a system, but in the end, the only difference was whether Reginald or Libertas was the top dog in the LMC. Bernard nods enthusiastically in response to your reply and then continues. Exactly. Someone has to take the reins of power and unite the notions of the LMC against the dire threat posed by Lugovalos. But ultimately, it's only protection of the galaxy. Only protect the galaxy. That's why I believe we should move on. Let's forget our defeat at your hands and unite against our common enemy. And that's the reason I plan to use in convincing Captain Kitson to surrender. Sorry, but I don't think that's a very good idea. There are lots of former Order officials and soldiers who are obediently complying with the reorganization efforts. Should be here to oversee the efforts. Alright, Captain, I'll remain here. But please try to convince Captain Kitson of all I said here today. Need him to surrender peacefully so we can help save the LMC from the coming storm. No promises, but I'll do my best. That's all I can ask. Oi, Yuri, you know something about what that Norton and Bernard was saying? Just don't add up. I mean, you really think a country as big as Libertas couldn't even send out a fleet to deal with them 10 measly ships? I know. Then why are you going all along this like a git? Wait a second, do you think this is a trap? Do you think they've been talking all friendly like when they really just want to see you dead, Yuri? But no, I don't think so. After all, Admiral Bernard did say he wanted to join our ship. That wouldn't make sense. Right, and there would be no point in further destabilizing the Federation with Lugovalos on the horizon. What then? Are they trying to piss us off by making us do that crappy jobs or what? No. I think this is an attempt to avoid animosity. What do you mean? Anyway, you slice it, Kitson and his peeps are devoted Orders men, and I bet there are plenty former members who sympathize with Kitson even if they don't join him. So naturally, if Libertas takes out Kitson, it's going to breed some bad blood. They figure out having us take him out will go a long way in making Orders integration a smooth. So you say it's only to make him hate Yuri's guts even more. I don't like it that one bit. Most of Order's former members probably hate him already. Going after Kitson might add a few more, but that's not really gonna make that much of a difference. Well, I still don't like it. Yuri, are you sure you want to do this? Gotta be done, and quickly if you want to stabilize the Federation. And besides, the battle breeds animosity. There's just no way around it. Before we continue on, let's depart. We're gonna do a little run, do some farming runs. reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to exploit a little thing here we like to call the, basically with my 2 ships should boost my money a little bit better. But I'm doing this because I need money, and of course it's not cheap trying to make some cash. Ah, there we go. That's what we need, some big cash. Go, let's fire on that fighter.
Let's finish.
And he dodged.
Don't give the enemy an opening. Prepare for alternating fire.
There we go.
Starboard and port batteries, prepare for back-to-back fire with an interval of 2. Gun crews, fire.
Have to take care of that.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminate. Target's inflaton reading is diffusing into the delta coordinates. Test firing complete.
Go.
Gravity radiometry corrected.
Fire for effect. All guns, set your sights on the enemy vessel ahead and fire.
Enemy Unit 2.
Yep, it's gonna hit one of my junkyards.
Enemy Unit 3.
Never mind, looks like the fighters beat me to it.
Open fire.
Good lord, that guy
Read the
missed.
enemy's movement pattern.
Dispersion pattern C, gamma minus. All guns, fire.
And another dead warship. So that takes care of that little guy, and I'm making some money too, so...
Enemy Unit 1.
Calculate enemy tactics.
Let's take a look at that.
Second and fire.
crews 1 and 2. Projections calculated. Enter dispersion patterns and open fire.
That blows it up.
Enemy unit 2. Destroyed.
That fragged them. It's there we go. I need more money, that's for sure. It's literally the quest for more money.
Calculations completed for enemy.
And I like how you can still see the explosion on the front bridge, which I do like about that.
Enemy unit 4. Eliminated. Target's inflaton reading is diffusing into the delta coordinate. Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range delta.
Prepare to bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark.
Enemy unit. All guns. Check
There we
firing
go.
tables and calculate course projection. Hurry.
First attack on enemy target. Fire all guns.
Enemy unit 2. Eliminated. Target's inflaton reading diffusing.
We're shot and bing bang
3
boom.
to strike. All guns, prepare to fire.
Let's frag these guys.
Roger. Successive fire pattern 4, 4, 9. Fire. Enemy unit 1.
There we go. We got some new updates and upgrades. There we go. So basically, my week's going pretty well, if anyone's wondering. Just basically, you know, got a new time schedule that...
Begin a bracket attack on the enemy.
Bracket attack. Roger.
There we go.
Gun data links. Elevation 011. Fire. Enemy unit 1.
Prepare to attack. Gunnery crew, open fire on target ship.
Roger. Gunnery crews check grid data. All guns fire. Enemy unit 2.
There we go. Now we got the big thing.
Preemptive strike. All guns.
There we go. Let's fry this guy.
Roger. Successive fire pattern 4, 4, 9er. Fire. Enemy unit 4. All guns check firing tables and calculate
There we
force
go.
projections. Hurry.
Diversion attack on enemy target. Fire all guns.
Enemy unit 3.
Go. Fire another shot.
Calculate enemy tactical pattern. Begin consecutive fire.
Gun crews 1 and 2. Projections calculated. Enter dispersion patterns and open fire.
Go. Shot. Now we get the fun part.
Enemy movement projected and gravity radiometry corrected. Burst limiters disabled. Ship dispersion pattern. All guns, open fire.
Target the enemy vessel in the forward quadrant. All guns, fire.
There we go. You can see the... I like how you see the enemies just firing from our ships right there. That's just pretty awesome.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminated. Target's inflaton reading is diffusing into the Delta coordinate.
There we go. Let's do some training. Yep, so that's just boosting our characters.
Calculate enemy tactical
There we
pattern
go.
and begin consecutive fire.
Gun crews 1 and 2. Projections calculated. Enter dispersion patterns and open fire.
Let's see what damage we can do. Alright.
Test firing complete.
That's one more dead ship. There we go.
Prepare for alternating fire.
Starboard and port batteries, prepare for back-to-back fire with an interval of 2. Gun crews, fire. Enemy Unit 1. Eliminated.
Oh, new research, eh? Good. I think now we're ready. Do the Archeron, get on boards. There we go. That's what we do. Now we got new foitas. Time to depart from Hydrus. Heading to Area 5. Resource attribute discovered in the Sky Survey system. There we go. We got some resources. Huh? Yuri, there's a battle raging up ahead. I wonder what's going on. Did someone else get ordered to take out Kitson? I mean, other than us? I don't know, but one side seems to have a single ship. Just one that doesn't make sense. Kira, give me the visual. Okay, 1 second. Oi, that's a Regilandic ship. Yeah, then how come we don't have any data on it? Probably some new model. In any case, we better find out what's going on. Let's get in there between the Regilandic ship and the enemy. You got it. There we go. Let's weed out all these little bastards and basically fry them.
Gun crews 1 and 2. Projections calculated. Enter dispersion patterns and open fire.
There we go.
Roger. Gunnery crews, check grid data. All guns, fire.
There we go.
Enemy unit 4. Eliminated. Targets in Clayton reading diffusing. Test firing complete. Gravity radiometry corrected.
I should fry some of these
Fire
guys.
effect. All guns, set your sights on the enemy vessel ahead and fire.
Well, that takes care of another ship.
Eliminated. Targets in Clayton reading is diffusing into the Delta coordinate.
Begin a Kraken attack of the enemy.
Bracket attack, roger. Gun data links, elevation 011. Fire. Enemy unit 2.
There we go. Had to reset the
Targets
thing
in
so we
Clayton
can
reading
test.
diffusing.
Now we just got an enemy carrier. Yep. And finish it off.
Enemy down. Disable all weapon limiters.
Limiters disabled. GCS system and shields released.
Ha.
All gunnery crews, firing interval 1, 2, 2. Begin barrage.
There we go. That should take care of that fighter. Boom.
Enemy unit 1. Eliminated. Targets in Clayton reading is diffusing into the Delta coordinate.
Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, Kira, patch me through to the Regilandic ship. Okay. Attention, Regilandic ship. Do you read me? This is Yuri, captain of the Acheron. Be vigilant and clear. This is Lieutenant Commander Sigmund Hoffman, captain of the Spore. Hey, look. It's another Hoffman. Regilandic's new prototype sheep. Prototype ship? Why would you bring such a ship all the way out here? We were in the middle of a test voyage when we were attacked by the remnants of Orders. If it weren't for you, we would have lost this precious prototype. You look pretty banged up out there. You sure you can make it back on your own? We managed somehow. Danke. You guys are lifesavers. Man, you sure are gonna be able to limp back to port in that thing? I wouldn't worry. He must be one cross of a captain if they're entrusting him with their new prototype. Yes, but if Regiland is building new ships at this point, gotta mean they're getting ready for their battle against Luke of Alos, right? Enemy fleet sighted. It's centered around a large ship, probably their flagship. That must be Captain Kitson's ship. Kira, patch me through to him. Okay, in 1 second. Do you read me? This is Yuri, visiting officer of the Regilantic Forces. I would like to speak with Captain Carl Kitson, please. So we finally meet, Yuri. I'm Captain Kitson, and I'm here to avenge the death of Chairman Evans. Prepare to die for the crime you perpetrated against the great and honorable Chairman of Orders. Wait, I wanted to speak to you! Yuri, don't waste your breath. He already cut off the transmission. The enemy fleet's nearing engagement range. Gruss, get ready to intercept. All hands prepare for battle. Oh, never mind. We just shredded that carrier.
Enemy unit 2. Destroyed.
Whoa. That's not gonna work.
All guns, prepare to fire.
Roger. All gun loaders disabled. Releasing secondary GCS systems. Barrage interval 2, 3, 8. Fire all guns.
That fries him.
Enemy unit 3. Eliminated. Targets in Clayton reading is diffusing into the Delta coordinates.
That takes care of the enemy unit, that's for sure. There we go. Firing another shot. never mind. We shredded the fighters finished the work. That was quick. Oi, Yuri, guess what we found? Get your hands off me! Just strike me down and let me die with my honor intact! Dorlo Atkin brings Carl Kitson onto the bridge in handcuffs. It seems he was one of the survivors from the ship. Well, it seems you're quite the survivor, Captain Kitson. Enough with your snide remarks. I demand you execute me now! Sorry, no can do. Admiral Bernard asked me to spare your life. He did? That's right, he wants you to now do everything in your power to defend the LMC. That's what Evans would have wanted, right? This is from the mouth of the man who slew the chairman? There's only two paths for me, to avenge his death or die trying. So that's it, you won't change your mind. No chance of it, so you better kill me right now or you'll sorely regret it. I don't think so. In fact, I have a better idea. I'm gonna have you serve on my crew. Huh? What? Yeah, what they just said. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Kitson. I mean, think about it. You're in the perfect position to exact your revenge. Oh, I'll be right here on this ship. You see an opportunity to take me out? Well, you can do what you will. Dorlo, get a room ready for him. Anything you say, Yuri, boss. Dorlo leads a stunned-looking Kitson off the bridge. As Yuri watches them leave, the bridge crew behind him cannot hide the incredulous look on their faces. Meanwhile, in the specialist sector of the SMC, Ruganalo's flagship nailing the battleship LMC Invasion Fleet. The LMC Invasion Fleet is now ready and assembled. With the addition of the 30K SMC ships, we should have 2,800K ships available for the invasion operation. Nice work, Viceroy. Now, the next question is, which fleet should we put as the vanguard of? Your Highness, please let my fleet have that honor. Just a moment, please. The vanguard fleet of the first to pass through the Void Gate, and thus the most vulnerable, and this time the enemy will be prepared and waiting for us. I'm afraid it would be too much to ask for you, Rear Admiral Nacklin. That can be solved easily enough. We can use some of the SMC rabble as shield. They're a valued subject of the Lugovalian Empire now that they're surrendered. It'd be unwise to consider them expendable. So then I trust I have a better plan than Admiral? That I do. Please, Your Highness, if you would put me in the vanguard, I won't fail to rout the enemy and bring the gate under our control. Heh, two fine officers with two good plans, huh? What a tough choice. Excuse me, Your Highness, if I may. Ursula Matchin's adjutant, Ensign Miles Merrill, timidly raises his hand as he interrupts his superiors. Well, go on, then. Yes, Your Highness. It would appear Admiral Emeron has utmost confidence in his plan. I think we should trust him. Merrill, what's in the... So even your loyal aide is saying we should go with Emeron. Yes, Your Highness. You see, our concern is conquering the LMC. This is not the place to compete over honors in battle. Okay, here's how it's gonna be. Emeron, you got the vanguard. Ursula, you got the middle. And my fleet will anchor the rear. The operation kicks off in 14 hours. Got it? Yes, Your Highness. The war room is emptied out, except for Ursula and Miles. Cold feeling hangs thickly in the air. Please, Rear Admiral, you must get over it. You'll have any number of opportunities to prove yourself in the coming. Enough. I've had it with that reserved attitude of yours. Any more, and I just might be mistaken for cowardice. Forgive me, Mom. I never meant. I don't understand why you always have to be this way. Forgive me. Will you please stop saying that? Anyway, I was the one to recognize the knack you had for dealing with military matters. You should be more confident. Yes, you're right. Forgive me. What did I just say? Dismissed. Oh, that's an interesting looking fighter. Looks like we got some new critters too. Looking for a job, huh? I do have something, but it's highly classified. You see, you'll have to maintain the utmost secrecy. There's a certain person who's being held at a pirate's lair near here. Rescue the person, and you get a hefty reward of 5,500. What do you say? You'll do it? Great, thank you. Okay, let me fill you in on the particulars. The client for this job is none other than Michio Compasso, the head of that huge Nassian shipbuilding corporation. One of his employees is being held hostage by some pirates nearby. Your assignment is to try and rescue the employee of his. Good luck. Let's save. Get to work, darling. Not a bad fella. He does have good control and command, and he's got the Iron Wall ability. Hold up. I'm gonna take a look at my ranking before we proceed. Oh, good. We managed to make it past the 90, and now we're now in the top 90. 8. We now made it to the top. We're still in the top 100. We're still halfway, so. You're now in the top 90 of the rankings. Congratulations. As a result, you got blueprints for the following modules: Maintenance Room Level 4, Briefing Room Level 3, and a Gym 2. Well, oh, we got a gym, finally. Finally, we got something to keep our people from getting dummy thick. Good. Right. Pirate's Lair. This is the Pirate's Lair. Two powerfully built men are standing guard at the entrance. They appear to be alert as if they're waiting for something to happen. Okay, we're going in. Yuri unleashes his blade and cuts down the two guards in a single blow. They crumple to the ground like giant puppets with surprised looks on their gruff, weathered faces. Yuri and company immediately rush over to their fallen bodies and enter the Pirate's Lair. Yuri senses that there's someone on the floor above. What are you filthy bootlickers doing here? Get 'em, boys! The pirates attack. wow. I know what he's doing. He's reading me. He's reading me. That was lucky. Ochoa got stunned. Looks like they're worried about someone trying to bust in. Yeah, but guards are no guards. You better get in there quick before they do anything bad to the hostage. You filthy bootlickers ain't gonna get our hostage alive. Bring it! Oh boy, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, now he's just move reading me. Oh boy. There we go. I think that's the last of the pirates we're gonna see here for now. Good, now let's find the hostage. Captain, it's the hostage. We found him. The Maya's Alistair, who has been searching for the rooms further in, suddenly shouts out. You and the rest of the party come running over to find a man who has just been released from his restraints. Oh, you're alright. Hang in there. I'm okay, I think. Who are you people anyway? We's the good guys. You know, champions of justice and stuff like that. You ain't hurt or anything, are ya? No, really, I'm fine. Okay, Torlo, you get the other side. Let's get him back to the tavern. Anything you say, boss. Boarding the weak and exhausted man, Yuri and company make their way out of the pirate's lair. Oh, whoops. Don't get premature. Yuri and company return to the tavern with the hostage they rescued from the pirates there. The bartender spots him immediately and comes rushing over excited. Oh, you really managed to rescue the hostage! I didn't think you'd be able to... Oh, excuse me. Anyway, great job, Yuri. Now I see why they know you far and wide throughout the large Magellan cloud. Well, here's your reward. Job well done. You've earned 5.5k. Somebody from Capasso Corp is about to come up pick up the hostage. Until then, I have to take it easy. I'll have him take it easy in the back room. Don't you worry, I'll take good care of him. I like taking the long route because I'm hoping I'm basically getting more money. Yuri, there's an incoming message from Vice Admiral Scand. It looks urgent. What does it say? Let's see. He wants you to see me at the Collective Defense Headquarters. That's it? Wait, there's more coming. Oh, huh? What's it say, Kira? They say the Lugavani invasion has started. What? They're here? So it begins. 17 hours earlier, near a void gate in Libertasian sector. Admiral Carroll, your meal is ready. How about having something to eat? All right, I think I'll eat in the officer's mess room today. Has any officers here who haven't here been too busy? What's going on? We just picked up an activity over at the ancient gate. A large fleet is coming through. So the Lugavanians are finally here. All hands, battle stations. All ships, proceed as planned. Yes, it's definitely them. The Lugovani invasion fleet has arrived. Okay, let's keep calm now. They'll slow down to battle spades once they come through. Unless you're punishing barrage while they're still bunched up at the exit point. Admiral, the enemy fleet is showing no sign of slowing down. They're gonna try and break through. We must bar their way at all costs. Fire! Give them everything we got! It seems those LMC fools have been caught off guard. They probably expect us to slow down and engage. Admiral Amamon, we're picking up a minefield up ahead. They're using magnetar mines. Can't they do anything better than that? Fine. Fire a cluster missile and don't reduce speed. Do you hear me? Admiral, the enemy fleet has made it through the first and second minefields. This is going out wrong. This was supposed to be our chance to hit them hard from the very outset. Admiral, the enemy fleet is changing course. What in the universe? The Vanguard, it's reversing course. They have us surrounded. They just keep getting worse and worse. We're like lambs to the slaughter. There we go.
Gravity gradiometry corrected.
Fire for effect. All guns.
This is basically getting twisted. Now the invasion begins, and now we're still dealing with others.
Begin a Kraken attack on the enemy.
that's one more ship destroyed.
Enemy Unit 2. Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range delta.
Prepare to bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminate. Targets inflation reading diffusing.
We're gonna make it to Esperanza, and then we're gonna.
Calculations completed for enemy course projection and range delta.
Prepare to bombard the target quadrant on my mark. Mark.
There we go.
Enemy Unit 3. Eliminated.
Preemptive strike. Target locked. All guns.
There we go.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminated. Target's inflation reading is diffusing into the delta coordinate.
After stating his name, you're immediately shown to Michio Compazzo's office. Inside, Compazzo is relaxing on a sofa. Ah, yes, it seems I've already heard one reason to trust you, Captain. You rescued an employee of mine over on Garland. You know who am I speaking? Oh yeah, that guy the pirates were holding. Right, and he didn't say he worked for Compasso. That's the one. He's a crack test pilot, but he was captured by pirates while on a test flight on a new model of ours. Found ourselves caught between a rock and a hard place with that one. If we paid the ransom they demand, you see our company would surely be the target of similar attempts in the future. But if we were to act according and eliminate the pirates, then our reputation would be certainly suffered as a whale. Does that make any sense? Sure, but, weren't you worried that you'd kill him? Oh, but of course. That was the dilemma. Unfortunately, they took precedence, but only by a smaller margin. A very small margin, I assure you. Send him in, Satara. Micho Compazzo pressed a button on his desk as he says this. Almost immediately, the door opens and comes a man who looks a bit nervous. Dumelo Sincero, sir. You wanted to see me? That's the hard stitch from Garland. Oh, it's you! Dumelo Sincero looks surprised when he realizes that Erie and company are also in the room. Pazzo starts speaking, all while steadily gazing at Sincera with an unreadable expression on his face. Dumelo, you owe them a huge debt to your service, wouldn't you agree? Yes, sir. But I want you to pay it back by working on this captain's ship. Me? Work on their ship? That's right. Consider yourselves on loan for a while, while we could end up being a very long one. But, don't worry, I've already decided your successor. All you have to worry about is putting your skills to work on the captain's ship. Yes, sir. It's a settle then. I hope you'll be a good hands. Captain, would you mind sharing me your opinions? And now we repeat back to the whole thing. And looks like it's a repeat. Yuri questions Vilmelo Sincera as soon as they leave the building. And Sarah, you really want to stay at your company, don't you? Not really, and even if I did, it probably wouldn't have worked out. After all, I'm sure Mr. Compazzo was still upset for me for the trouble I caused the company by getting caught by those pirates. Why don't you work for another company? You don't have to join my crew if you don't want to. Don't worry about me. Besides, I owe you one for rescuing me, and I can't help but feel that I've been liberated in some sense. Okay, in that case, you can join us for as long as you're willing to give it your all. Here we go. We're gonna add our new guy. There we go. I got a better idea. Oh, he's a star engineer, eh? Alright, I think for now I'm basically gonna save the system here, and I'm gonna do some off-stream grinding to get some money and maybe find a way. So I'm gonna thank the following people for sticking around. 420 of the Cool, All in the Gathering, Akuma Meska, Bing Cortana, Danking Around, Feline Engineer, Izzy-Bit, Lizard Guy, Sage and Sejin, Sophia Fox, Super 8, and I also have to thank the Deader 1 for tagging for also watching as well. Tomorrow we'll be continuing our stream, and this time we'll be dealing with basically more dangerous threats like the Lugovalos and all the other such. So we're going to be doing some grinds, and we're going to be doing work. And then we'll probably progress the story. With that, I want you all to have a good night, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll see you all again tomorrow, okay? With that, you all have a good one, and be safe, and for those in California, in my state of California, keep a cool head. Seriously, keep a cool head.